Without wasting any time, let's immediately begin the weekly horoscopes for the week of November 17th to 23rd. Starting with Aries. Dear Aries and Aries rising, you're starting the week with an energy that brings your one-on-one relationships and your private life to the forefront. During this period, being diplomatic and understanding can bring you quite a lot, because this week circumstances may not progress entirely under your control. That's why taking the other person into account when making decisions and giving importance to plans you create together with your partner may become the main theme of the week. You have luck on your side regarding matters related to family and home life. If you're planning to buy something for your home, make changes in your living space, or allocate a budget for family-related expenses, you may see that the flow of money is supporting you. One way or another, you will find the resources you need, and spending them on your home will make you happy. However, a small warning. Even though money may be coming in, feelings of financial uneasiness or uncertainty could challenge you at times. If you're expecting a payment and have made your plans accordingly, a delay in this money or unexpected issues that may arise financially could increase your tension. At this point, it would be helpful not to dwell on it too much. If you want to make a fresh start in financial matters, such as taking out a loan, closing a debt, arranging taxes or payments, you can review these topics in detail and create a strategy this week. Matters you previously discussed may resurface, and you may take action in line with them. The new moon occurring on Thursday will bring rapid developments in financial areas. If there is something you've long wished for financially, don't forget to send your intentions to the universe around noon after the new moon. The likelihood of them manifesting is high. With Mercury's return to Scorpio this week, you will need to be more cautious in financial matters. It would be wise to keep your spending under control until the end of the month. The Sun's transition into Sagittarius opens a new window for you. Even if you are cautious with money, you are entering a period where you'll feel the desire to travel, explore new places, accelerate commercial endeavors, and take steps that broaden your horizons. Legal matters, educational pursuits, international connections, and travel plans may gain speed during this time. You may also spend more time with your spouse's or partner's relatives. In this period, where you'll view life from a broader perspective, you will clearly see the importance of not magnifying negativity. Saturday and Sunday are days when you truly shine. Try to make the most of these 2 days for both your love life and your future plans. Wishing you a wonderful week, dear Aries. Dear Taurus and Taurus rising, you're starting the week with an atmosphere that highlights your work routine, daily responsibilities, and health-related matters. Even if not everything comes to the forefront at once, paying extra attention to drinking plenty of water this week will be beneficial. You will more clearly notice the importance of the balance between the nutrients you take into your body and the toxins you release. You may need to take care to relax the kidneys, watch out for sensitivities related to the thyroid and hormones, and be mindful of issues concerning the lower back hip area and headaches. Alongside this, pleasant developments also await you. Especially regarding your love life and relationships, you may receive the news you've been hoping for. New collaborations may form in communication-focused work, and your connections with people who know you may strengthen. If you don't currently have someone in your life and have feelings for someone, you may notice that those around you are supporting you in this matter. With Mercury moving into Scorpio and continuing its retrograde there, it indicates that until the end of the month, you should communicate more carefully in your one-on-one relationships. If there are issues that need to be resolved in your relationship, addressing them, speaking openly with your partner, digging deeper, and approaching matters from a different perspective will be the main themes of this period. After Thursday's new moon, you'll find within yourself the courage and energy needed to resolve these matters. Rather than new beginnings, this period is more likely to be about completing matters from the past. Unresolved or postponed issues may come back into focus. Someone from your past may reappear. you may reconnect with someone who feels it just doesn't work without you. In such a situation, discussing why the relationship ended previously, what happened, and whether there are recurring patterns will be important. This new moon strongly emphasizes such confrontations and realizations. If you still don't have anyone in your life and genuinely want to attract a relationship, especially if you still hold expectations about someone from your past, don't forget to send your intentions to the universe around noon after Thursday's new moon. Even so, both positive developments and situations that may create tension in your love life can arise. Try not to slip into fanatical or stubborn attitudes. Being mindful of what you say matters. With the sun moving into Sagittarius on Saturday, financial matters begin to take center stage. You'll want to spend time with your loved one, but you'll also need to focus on money matters. You may notice that luck is with you in both love and financial areas over the weekend. You're likely to have a pleasant weekend by making enjoyable plans with your partner or social circle, wishing you a peaceful and delightful week. Dear Gemini and Gemini rising. At the beginning of the week, your attention may shift more toward matters related to your child, or toward hobbies and activities that bring you joy. If there are things in your life that add happiness, maintaining balance in these areas may become important. Overall, you're in a period where your work routine, daily responsibilities, and productivity come to the forefront. If you have financial expectations connected to your job, or if you're hoping to receive the rewards of your efforts, this week you may achieve positive outcomes in these areas. Monday supports you in this sense. It's very possible to see the results of the steps you take both at the beginning and the end of the week. You're in a cycle where you can reap what you've sown. With Mercury entering Scorpio and continuing its retrograde on Wednesday, you will need to be more careful with communication in your work environment, your daily routine, and your dialogues with co-workers until the end of the month. While trying to get to the bottom of situations, you may be misunderstood, or you may misunderstand others. Similarly, this isn't the ideal period for medical checkups. So what can be done? This period is highly suitable for resolving issues with people you have previously had problems with, whether in your workplace or daily life. Talking things through, settling matters, making peace, and doing emotional cleansing are all supported now. The new moon will offer opportunities for closure in these areas. Be open in expressing yourself, but be cautious not to use a sarcastic, cutting, or manipulative tone. That is exactly what the new moon asks you to avoid. You may receive news from past workplaces or people you've previously been in contact with, and you can evaluate these opportunities with peace of mind. What you should avoid, however, is starting a brand new job completely from scratch, making business deals with people you don't know, or stepping into an entirely new project. On the other hand, working with familiar people and environments poses no issues. Additionally, for Geminis who are seeking employment, looking for results at work, or have health-related expectations, this new moon may bring important opportunities. Mercury's conjunction with the Sun indicates that prayers, wishes, and intentions made on that day may be powerfully supported, so don't hesitate to voice what you desire. During the week, especially on Wednesday and Friday, you may be open to sudden developments and unexpected situations. You may need to take extra care with your health. Blood pressure fluctuations, sudden reactions, and sensitivities in the thyroid or lymph areas may arise. Even though tensions may occasionally surface in the workplace, resolving and transforming these situations will once again be in your hands. Toward the weekend, with the Sun entering Sagittarius, relationships and your private life become more prominent. Over the next month, you will experience growth through one-on-one relationships and express yourself more strongly in this area. Weekend plans with your loved one are likely to lift your spirits. Wishing you a pleasant and peaceful week. Dear Cancer and Cancer rising, you're starting the week with a focus on your home, family, and living space. Establishing balance within the family or smoothing out disharmony between family members may become your responsibility this week. These themes may come up frequently throughout the week, Alongside this, your love life looks quite active. Lately, you want to view life through a more romantic lens and feel love more intensely. Whether or not you currently have someone in your life doesn't matter. Even your child may be at the center of this loving energy. However, your desire to influence or direct the people around you in matters of love may increase. You need to be mindful of this tendency. Controlling behaviors, jealousy, or overprotectiveness can strain relationships. Once you manage these emotions, you will feel much more at ease. Positive developments are on the way regarding love, children, hobbies, and creative projects. You may receive uplifting news at the start of the week. With Mercury continuing its retrograde in Scorpio on Wednesday, communication issues from the past, especially in your romantic life or involving children, may resurface until the end of the month. This will help you confront unresolved matters. The new moon on Thursday clearly tells you are in the right time to resolve these issues. You now have the chance to address situations you've kept inside, covered up in the past, or struggled with emotionally. By talking about them, digging deeper, and choosing your words carefully. The new moon can offer you powerful opportunities for emotional cleansing and transformation. If you're involved in artistic or creative work, looking at previous issues from a different perspective will bring great ease. You may also make quick progress in educational matters throughout the week. So, alongside all these positive developments, what might challenge you? Your social circle. Friendships or certain behaviors within groups you're a part of may drag you into tension just when things seem to be improving. For this reason, you may need to manage the balance between your social life and private life more carefully. With the Sun entering Sagittarius on Saturday, your work routine, professional life, and health matters will take on greater importance over the next month. Your daily pace may increase, and you may need to engage more closely with co-workers or the people you collaborate with. Don't overlook health-related matters during this period either. The weekend, however, brings charming and enjoyable interactions. Conversations with your loved one may warm your heart, and you may feel fortunate. You could also receive good news concerning both your work and personal life. Wishing you a warm and peaceful week. Dear Leo and Leo rising, you're stepping into a week where intense communication takes center stage. Maintaining balance in your relationships with your siblings, relatives, or close environment will be important. Occasional disagreements may tire you, but you actually know very well how to handle these situations, and this week you'll be able to manage them with ease. At the same time, positive developments related to your home, family, and living space are on the agenda. Certain news you receive may lift your spirits. In fact, information connected to abroad may please you greatly. You will also be under supportive, reassuring influences within the family. Household tasks, arrangements, or family matters may come to the forefront this week. On Wednesday, Mercury will continue its retrograde in your home, family, domestic life sector. This indicates that until the end of November, some disruptions in communication within the home may occur. Issues from the past may also resurface. For example, you may feel the need to discuss an unresolved matter with your father, or you may want to replan certain aspects of your shared life with your spouse, especially regarding work and routines. If there are unfinished home-related projects, it's time to revive them. The new moon on Thursday will offer an opportunity to complete and organize these lingering matters, dear Leo. If you want to buy a home, establish a household, beautify your living space, manifest abundance intentions, or make special wishes regarding your family life, be sure to use the energy of the new moon. Repeating your intentions around noon on Thursday can be especially helpful, as Mercury being in the heart of the Sun increases the potential for wishes to be fulfilled. So where might challenges arise? From your career sector. Rapid developments, sudden changes, or unresolved issues in your professional life may create stress. You may struggle to balance work and home life. You may also witness disagreements among parents or display occasional tense reactions in public or professional settings. This may affect your inner peace, so pay special attention to this throughout the week. With the Sun's transition into Sagittarius on Saturday, your love life is awakened over the next month. Your vitality increases. Joy, fun, hope, and creativity come to the forefront. If your child is far away, you may want to spend time with them or plan a trip or holiday together. For single Leos, a period begins where the desire for freedom increases and flirtations become more active. Exercising or spending time on hobbies will also be very beneficial during this time. The weekend brings lovely influences both in your family life and your romantic life. You'll leave troubles behind and may receive uplifting news about both your personal and professional life, wishing you a week filled with peace and beauty. Dear Virgo and Virgo rising, you're starting the week with an energy in which financial matters take precedence. Establishing balance in your finances, organizing your budget, or thinking about certain items, tools, or needs that have been on your mind for a while may come to the forefront. Your mind will be focused more on tasks that need to be completed and plans that require finishing. Your communication flow is quite active this week, and especially on Monday, you may regain motivation through positive news from your environment. The support you receive from your close circle can give you an advantage in educational, commercial, or sales-related endeavors. You may also feel the financial relief you've been waiting for and notice that you can take clearer steps regarding your future. With Mercury entering Scorpio on Wednesday and continuing its retrograde there, your communication zone begins to be affected. Since November 9th, you may have experienced some communication disruptions within your home and family structure. Now, this backward motion shifts to the area related to relationships with your relatives, siblings, cousins, and close environment. Small delays or confusions may also arise in matters such as advertising, marketing, promotion, or sales. Additionally, you may have a tendency to exaggerate past issues related to family or siblings, so be mindful to express your feelings without inflating them. The new moon occurring on Thursday, combined with the Sun-Mercury conjunction, offers opportunities for reconciliation, forgiveness, and resolving matters through communication. If there is an issue that needs to be corrected between you and a relative, neighbor, or sibling, if misunderstandings need to be resolved, or you wish to give or receive forgiveness, this is the ideal time. Reaching out around noon and setting clear intentions can be especially effective. You may also see your online business plans, digital sales, or entrepreneurial ideas gain momentum with this new moon. It also supports you in resolving disruptions you've been experiencing in your work life. As for what you should be cautious about, unexpected developments may catch you off guard. Surprising comments or news on social media, or things you hear about external environments may occupy your mind. Managing your reactions is especially important this week. It's best to avoid sudden outbursts, whether in traffic, during travel, in educational settings, or throughout your daily mobility. With the Sun entering Sagittarius on Saturday, your home and family life will become a stronger focus for the next month. Spending time in your home, organizing your living space, and creating a peaceful atmosphere may become priorities. Moving, changing homes, renovations, redecorating, or long-planned household improvements may gain importance during this period. As you move into the weekend, you'll be under very pleasant influences, dear Virgos. You'll be able to handle your responsibilities with ease, receive positive news from your work life, and make enjoyable plans with your close circle, wishing you a peaceful, prosperous, and productive week. Dear Libra and Libra rising, a highly defining week begins for you. Throughout the week, you will focus on your own needs, goals, and plans, and you will feel the significance of every step you take more clearly. Fast developments and unexpected news may also come to the forefront during this period. Especially in financial matters, you will be among the luckiest signs of the week. Your income, earnings, returns from your work, investments, or long-awaited payments. If you have money that has been delayed, are expecting a raise, or hoping for a promotion, you may experience movement in all these areas and receive positive results. Beautiful opportunities may appear in your career. Standing out in the areas where you have put in effort will help accelerate your financial gains. It is also a period in which you will feel more at ease regarding your investments. With Mercury entering Scorpio on Wednesday and continuing its retrograde in your financial zone, it will be beneficial to avoid making major financial decisions until the end of the month. This is not a suitable period for spending money, purchasing new items, or taking out loans. However, the energies are supportive for selling something you already own, closing old debts, or resolving financial matters from the past. If you have a business, work in online sales, or struggle to balance your income and expenses, Thursday's new moon will provide a strong foundation for reorganizing these areas. Of course, this does not mean you should take big risks from scratch. Taking steps based on past connections, such as working again with people you've collaborated with before, will be much wiser. On the other hand, sudden expenses may strain your budget. Fluctuations in your partner's financial situation may also affect your shared financial balance. For this reason, maintaining a healthy income-expense structure will be important. You may also face an unexpected cost related to your child. Nonetheless, you are in a period where your financial flow is strengthening and your material desires can be fulfilled. Don't forget to set your financial intentions and send them into the universe, especially around Thursday noon. With the Sun entering Sagittarius on Saturday, your communication pace accelerates. Throughout the next month, you will spend more time with your close circle and experience an active period involving conversations, messages, education, and short trips. You may feel more free and expressive. Short plans, small getaways, and activities with siblings or relatives may come up. As you reach the weekend, delightful energies await you. Positive news regarding financial matters may come up again. Additionally, cheerful plans with your close circle will lift your spirits, wishing you a peaceful and prosperous week. Dear Scorpio and Scorpio rising, you may start the week feeling a bit unmotivated. These days, certain matters may seem bigger or more exhausting than they actually are. I know this has been on your mind. In fact, I often hear from Scorpios saying, "I couldn't get myself to do anything this week." Don't worry, this energy isn't permanent. It's just how the week begins. Despite this feeling, I must say that pleasant surprises also await you. The Sun and Venus moving through your sign boost your confidence, refresh your energy, and motivate you to take action. Moreover, the Sun's harmonious aspect with Jupiter can open doors for you in travel, business ventures, future plans, education, and media-related matters. Support from people who don't know you very well may come surprisingly easily and effectively. For this reason, connecting with people outside your usual circle will be beneficial. The news you receive may broaden your horizons. Opportunities for education, travel plans, or long-term goals will begin to accelerate. On Wednesday, Mercury enters your sign and continues its retrograde. Until the end of November, you'll need to be more mindful when expressing yourself. However, this period also has its advantages. It is an ideal time to adjust, improve, or address personal matters. If you want to review your health, make decisions about your relationships, or complete unfinished steps, the new moon on Thursday will support you. Since this new moon occurs in your sign, it offers a powerful energy, especially for completing initiatives that began earlier but were left unfinished. Due to Mercury's retrograde, it's wiser to focus on resolving matters from the past rather than starting brand new projects. This is also a time of inner renewal. You can evaluate yourself, filter out toxic friendships, and reorganize your financial structure. On Thursday, while Mercury is in the heart of the Sun, Kazimi, do not hesitate to voice your intentions for your life. Praying, writing your wishes, or asking sincerely can create powerful results during these days. These intentions may influence not only your own life, but also the lives of those around you. So what should you be cautious about? This week, relationships and partnerships come to the forefront. While you are open to change, others in your life may not be moving at the same pace. Your partner or collaborators may act unpredictably, fail to offer the support you expect, or take steps backward, which can lead to tension. Staying calm will be important. With the Sun entering Sagittarius on Saturday, financial matters come into focus. Over the next month, your financial structure, income-expense balance, spending habits, and investment plans will gain importance. Expenses related to education, travel, and personal development may increase. If you earn through these areas, opportunities for income may also arise. The weekend brings very pleasant energies. Your love life especially gains harmony. Sweet plans with your partner will ease tensions and lift your spirits, wishing you a week filled with happiness and renewal. Dear Sagittarius and Sagittarius rising, this week your social life will be very lively. Especially in important matters, receiving support from your friends can bring you relief. You may reconnect with people you haven't spoken to in a long time and make various plans through accelerated conversations. You can handle these plans smoothly on Monday and Tuesday. However, when Wednesday and Thursday arrive, you may feel more introspective, preferring to stay in your own space and spend some time alone. Recently, issues from the past may come to mind more frequently. Unresolved matters, situations that create pressure, or fears stored in your subconscious may surface. For this reason, you need to set aside time for yourself. However, Sagittarius, you are not a sign that enjoys being alone very much. Even so, this week, try to create small escape spaces for yourself, regardless of your environment. Your lucky influences, on the other hand, come from unexpected directions. You are in a period of financial acceleration. Your income may increase, and you may easily receive the results of work you've been carrying out behind the scenes. On Wednesday, Mercury enters Scorpio and continues its retrograde. Mercury began its retrograde in your sign on November 9th, which may have caused some recent communication disruptions. Now, Mercury is retrograding in your karmic sector until the end of the month. This period may increase your tendency to reflect on the past and evaluate events more deeply. Therefore, it will be best for you to review your plans with a calm mind, carefully design how to proceed, and take a step back for analysis. If you have work related to foreign countries or distant relatives, these matters may come to the forefront. Completing necessary conversations and organizing outstanding matters in these areas will be important. Thursday's new moon, unlike for other signs, will not support new beginnings for you, Sagittarius. During this new moon, you should avoid taking large steps. You may feel tired, unmotivated, or tense due to certain news. Try not to dwell too much on events. This period is meant for rest, waiting, and observation. The only areas where action may be beneficial are foreign-related initiatives or breaking bad habits you want to leave behind. Throughout the week, you may experience disagreements with co-workers. At times, you may become angry while trying to express yourself, making you more vulnerable to tension in the workplace. It will be helpful to be mindful of this. The weekend brings more pleasant energies. It will be a suitable atmosphere to spend time with yourself and enjoy life's beautiful aspects. I also remind you not to neglect your health. On Saturday, when the Sun enters your sign, your energy will be completely refreshed. Your life picks up pace, your confidence rises, and you will begin to feel much better. Take good care of your loved ones and yourself. Wishing you a wonderful week, dear Sagittarius and Sagittarius rising. Dear Capricorn and Capricorn rising, this week begins quite actively. If you are working, rapidly progressing developments in your workplace may please you. Capricorns who are not working will enjoy being in the spotlight, participating in lively and crowded environments. During this period, you seem likely to focus more on your own desires rather than having expectations from others. At the same time, there is a strong flow in your social circle. Your friendships are becoming more active, and you are strengthening your connections with those around you. Thanks to the positive influences of Jupiter, fortunate developments may come your way, both in your personal life and in your relationship with your partner. If you are single, someone you meet through your friends could capture your heart. If you have a partner, spending more time together this week will be beneficial, and you may encounter wonderful opportunities in joint endeavours. While things are going well, on Wednesday, Mercury enters Scorpio and continues its retrograde, which may bring up some old issues within your social circle. Connections from the past with friends may accelerate, and you may reconnect with people you haven't spoken to in a long time. If you previously worked on projects together or were part of a community, association, or organisation, related matters may resurface. However, since Mercury is retrograde, it will be more accurate to focus on completing unfinished projects or resolving issues that were discussed in the past but not concluded. Thursday's new moon supports these themes as well. If there are lingering resentments, misunderstandings, or unresolved problems in your friendship circle, this is an appropriate time to clarify them through conversation. Expressing the emotions you have held inside and addressing matters that bother you with the right words can improve your relationships. On the other hand, you may find your partner's opinions a bit heavy this week. You might feel criticized or misunderstood, so you may need to balance your social life and your relationship carefully. Additionally, if you are planning major initiatives, I recommend not rushing. It's important to weigh the conditions carefully. With the Sun entering Sagittarius on Saturday, you may feel the need to withdraw a little and slow the pace on important matters. If you have work related to foreign connections, these may come to the forefront. Traveling, exploring, or stepping away from the daily routine to focus on different matters may be refreshing. You may also prioritize topics at work that require in-depth attention. The weekend brings very pleasant energies. You can make enjoyable and productive plans with your group of friends and relish the chance to meet people you haven't seen for a long time. Harmony with your partner will also increase, and you will feel the benefits of the time spent together. Wishing you a happy and productive week, dear Capricorns. Dear Aquarius and Aquarius rising. This week, news from afar, travel, education, and business matters will shape your agenda. Developments from the outside will likely determine the rhythm and key events of your week. During this period, you will focus more on both your social circle and your career. Stay in the spotlight and move at a busy pace. At the beginning of the week, the Sun's positive aspect with Jupiter will help you receive the news you've been expecting in your work life and see the results of your efforts. Having gone through an intense working period, seeing the value of your labour may bring you joy. However, on Wednesday, as Mercury enters Scorpio and continues its retrograde, it becomes important that your words are clearly understood in public or professional environments. Misunderstandings may arise in communication with your bosses or colleagues. If you want to resolve career-related matters or examine problems in depth, the new moon on Thursday will support you in this area. Additionally, if there are issues to address with your mother or elder family members, this new moon will be empowering. Under the influence of the new moon, you may want to make important decisions regarding your career, profession, public presence, and goals. However, these decisions should focus on matters that were previously discussed, left incomplete, or unresolved, solving past issues rather than initiating something entirely new. Collaborating with people you have worked with before or considering offers you are already familiar with will be more appropriate. Another point to watch is fluctuations in your home, family, and domestic life, conflicts between parents, imbalances between work and personal life may tire you during this period. Events at home can affect your work life, and work decisions may impact your family life. Therefore, it will be important to solve problems through open communication rather than hidden matters. With the Sun entering Sagittarius on Saturday, your social circle and friendships will come to the forefront over the next month. Group activities, associations, events, and invitations may appear. Enjoyable times with friends, changes in your environment, and social activities will energize you. By the weekend, your energy will be high in public or visible environments, and you will be able to find the happiness you seek in both work and personal life. Wishing you a happy and enjoyable week. Dear Aquarius and Aquarius rising. Dear Pisces and Pisces rising. This week, your shared income and financial matters will be active, so maintaining financial balance will be important. A period begins in which you will be both active and receive significant news regarding your work life. During this time, you can focus your energy on work and financial matters, while also allocating time for travel and mobility-related plans. Throughout the week, you will clearly see the results of activities that bring you joy. These areas may include education, artistic endeavors, matters related to your child, or decisions made jointly in your personal life. Whatever you do, you will be able to approach events with a more enjoyable and positive perspective. News you have been waiting for in your love and work life may also come your way this week. On Wednesday, Mercury enters Scorpio and continues its retrograde. The retrograde that began on November 9th will now affect your areas related to travel, education, international connections, and business activities. Therefore, this is not a supportive period for starting a new trip or initiating new educational ventures. However, it is suitable for reviewing and correcting previously planned or unfinished tasks. Mercury's retrograde offers an opportunity to communicate with people you have worked with before, continue activities with familiar contacts, or revive unfinished projects. The new moon on Thursday will help you accelerate progress in travel, education, and business matters. Make good use of this time to contact people you already know, complete pending tasks, or make important decisions regarding education. If you work in media or communication, some past events may resurface. Thursday midday will be an effective time to resolve these issues and achieve results. A point to be cautious about is your environment and relationships with your close circle. Rapid developments involving relatives, siblings, or your close circle may cause disruptions in your work and plans. If married, tensions between your spouse's family and your own family, as well as disagreements within your friends and social circle, may become more visible. Avoid sudden reactions on social media and in traffic, and be careful in collaborations with others. With the Sun entering Sagittarius on Saturday over the next month, you will focus more on your career and work life, be in the spotlight, and have opportunities to showcase yourself in societal matters. Issues concerning your mother may also gain importance during this period. The weekend will be very enjoyable. Travel, have fun, dedicate time to your hobbies, spend time with your child, and engage in activities that bring you joy. The weekend represents a period in which you will receive the long-awaited good news and view life with a more positive perspective. Wishing you a wonderful week, dear Pisces and Pisces rising.